you ever felt frightened or defenseless? Have you ever felt frightened or defenseless? You know that feeling when you get when you're walking through a bad part of town and your phone just died? You realize there was no one around to hear you scream if something were to happen? That would become the reality that U.S. citizens would be living in if the government were to implement total gun ban. That is a serious problem that needs to be addressed. Today I'm going to tell you about how gun bans have not been effective and how crime rates have increased. We will talk about how gun bans impede our Second Amendment rights, as well as better solutions to a total gun ban. Gun bans do not respond to reality. Its purpose is to control crime rates involving guns. According to PolitiFact, in 1976, a law went into effect banning handguns in Washington, D.C. Since then, the homicide rate has not gone down whatsoever. The crime rate actually increased at a higher rate than the rest of the country. According to the Wall Street Journal, violent crimes are actually lower before the law was passed. In 1976, there were reported 188 homicides. In 1988, after the gun ban was passed, reported homicides increased to 359 accounts. Just 5 years later, it again increased to a reported 454 accounts. This proves that gun bans have not worked. This puts citizens in harm's way and prevents them from being able to protect themselves. For over 200 years, Americans have had some of the sense of security by being able to own and carry a gun. The Second Amendment gives every United States citizen the right to bear arms. In the Constitution it states, the right of the people to bear arms shall not be infringed. Many lawmakers in Congress want to abolish citizens' rights to own guns. Gun laws are also a problem because they want to impede our Second Amendment. This amendment is more than just a right to own guns. It gives us the right to protect our loved ones and our home. I know the Second Amendment gives me a sense of security. I know that when I'm on my own, I will feel protected having my carry concealed weapon on me. There has to be a better solution to a total gun ban. Gun laws only impose restrictions on those who follow them, not the criminals who continue to break them. When you stop and think about it, criminals are the ones who make gun control a relevant topic of discussion in the first place. According to Armed with Reason, criminals, after all, don't obey the laws that burden the law-abiding citizens. Elizabeth Fessler states, in 2005, according to the FBI's annual report on crime statistics, the 9 states with the lowest rates of violent crimes were all shall issue right to carry states. This means that in those 9 states, any person who met the proper license requirement was legally able to carry a concealed weapon. On the complete opposite side, 3 of the 7 states with the highest rates of violent crimes were non-right to carry states, meaning that no one in those states, with the exception of law enforcement officers, were allowed to carry a concealed weapon. The 31 states in the country that allow their residents to carry concealed weapons have crime rates substantially lower than states that forbid it. Removing guns from law-abiding citizens hasn't helped decrease crime rates. Instead, we have seen a steady rise in the violent crime rate in states that have gun ban laws in place. Amendment 2 of the Constitution states that we have the right to bear arms. We also have the right to protect ourselves under laws such as the Stand Your Ground law. If gun ban laws become a reality, our citizens will not be able to protect themselves. Removing guns from law-abiding citizens will not remove guns out of the hands of criminals. It simply puts law-abiding citizens at risk from protecting themselves and allows criminals easier options at committing crimes when they know that their victim is a sitting duck. Get to know your gun laws and rights as citizens, because you can make a difference. The following were references in my speech: PolitiFact, Elizabeth Fessler, Wall Street Journal, and Armed with Reason. Thank you.